For the first time, we're hearing directly from the superintendent of Knox County Schools after the state gave each public school a letter grade for their performances.
10 News reporter Olivia Daig spoke to Dr. John Reiswick. And Olivia, did he say what they're changing in response to the grades?
Rob, and Dr. Reiswick says the district isn't changing their strategies for success. He says that they were expecting these school letter grades, but they're going to work on prioritizing students and learning instead of the state legislature.
In 2016, the state legislature passed a law that public schools need a letter grade, A through F.
I think their intent was to try to bring more transparency.
And last December, they finally did it.
It wasn't like we were waiting for these scores to drop. We kind of already have kind of strategic plans for each school.
For elementary and middle schools, these letter grades are determined by a formula that comes solely from TCAP scores. For high schools, 10% of the score comes from college and career readiness. Reiswick says superintendents across the state met with lawmakers to talk about how schools get these grades.
And I know our biggest concern was, again, what are you baking into that formula, and does it reduce a school down to just this one label? And we all expressed, I think, pretty unanimously that that's probably not the best way.
He says schools should be held accountable for their test scores, but trying to theorize the politics behind them isn't helpful.
Legislators are going to go in the next couple of weeks, and we're going to hear all kinds of stuff. And every time our focus is on that, it's not on teaching a student to read, right? It's not on teaching a student to get better at math.
Instead, the man responsible for 60,000 students in Knox County is encouraging parents to do their homework too.
To teachers and families, our schools are in great shape. Be involved in your school, get to know the folks who work with your students every day and see how you can help out. But we also, we have plans for all those. Our head's not buried in the sand. We understand where we have some deficits.
We also asked Reiswick if he has any plans to speak to lawmakers at the Capitol when school vouchers and other education-related legislation is being talked about. He told us his goal is to stay in Knox County and focus on students here. Robin, Brittany.
Olivia, thank you.